Ramsey to Champagne and Conversations. How are you, sir?
Peace. What's up, sis? How you doing?
I'm well. How are you doing?
I'm good. You doing really well. You got the nice drink in your hand. Look like some champagne up or
It's
something
champagne, you know it.
there. That's what's
This do
up.
you partake?
Yeah, once in a while. I do. I
Okay, I
smoke.
got
I
you.
smoke more than I drink.
Okay. I've heard it so many times before. We will make certain that we get that to you. I asked the question, but I didn't get the answer in time. So we'll make certain that we take care of you. But
Oh, no
cheers to
doubt.
you.
Cheers to you too, sis.
Thank you for joining us. I am so excited. I don't know if you actually were following my post, but last night I had a moment, especially since we've been in for so long. And I found a live performance of you in the Cosmic Band. And I was in here until probably quarter to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, partying by myself.
Is that? I think that's the show we did in Philly at the in
Yes,
Rittenhouse Park.
yes,
Yeah, yeah.
fire. Thank
Thank
you so much for your contribution to the culture. Thank you so much for that, for hip hop. I am so just wanting to give you your flowers for all that you guys did in regards to the group, Diggable Planets, which we will just touch on that. And then, of course, as you have now streamlined into your own your own musical ventures with and I don't want to mispronounce it, so Caladelphian,
you.
did I say that?
Philadelphia.
Yes.
Philadelphia.
Okay.
Got it.
So I wanted to, just tell you that it's been amazing to just follow the projects that you've been working on, and it's an honor to obviously talk with you today. So thank you, thank you, thank you
Likewise.
for that.
Likewise, Queen.
Yes, thank you for that. The 90s is everything. And I know you guys started a little before that, but just to see, obviously the art that you all had with Diggable Planets, and then the I guess your achievements so very early on.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
very, very, very commendable to have gone to the Grammys and actually won an award.
I
And
know. That's crazy.
I was like, I'm like,
I,
go, like,
I
cheers to
still can't I still
you.
can't believe it to this day. You know what I'm saying? Word. That's what's
Yes,
up.
yes. So I want to get your perspective on some things. And obviously, you may not know, but the reason that we started Champagne and Conversations is to lean into the pioneers, to those that have gone the way, have figured it out, and have still remained relevant 20, 30 years later. And your music in the 90s, it was so easy. It was free. It was fun. Um, and now things have changed as to where the conversation is different. The dynamics of the music is different. And I want to get your perspective on what do you see has changed in that?
I mean, I think there's more opportunity now. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, the subject matter is still the same. I mean, everybody's out there trying to get money, trying to uh be uh be conscious, have fun, you know what I'm saying, be shocked, have a shock value. Everybody's doing the same things they basically been doing throughout the hip hop, you know what I'm saying, music culture. I think nowadays you just have more opportunity with the internet. It gives a lot more people opportunity to get involved in the music industry, whereas before you had to go through a certain gatekeepers, you know what I'm saying, to get yourself on. Nowadays, you just got to have a nice plan, a nice team. I mean, you had to have that too back then too, but you know what I'm saying? It's just the difference now is just the internet, I think, opens it up to a whole lot of different people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So do you feel that that gives you more creative ability now than it did before?
The creative juices is flowing regardless. I don't really concern myself with
Okay.
those media outlets is going to be there. They're going to change names. They're going to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, um, I think it changed uh, with maybe the way you have to market yourself nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And figure out new ways. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep up with some of these new platforms. You know what I'm saying? And then figure out which one. You don't have to be on every one. You know what I'm saying? I think you just got to figure out which ones are relevant to you and your type of fan base. Who you trying to reach? You know what I'm saying? And go from there. You know what I mean?
So over the course of years, has your fan base followed in all of the transitions in your music?
For the most part, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna start it off. doing it as just a underground DJ, you know what I'm saying, in the early 80s. And then later on, I met up with Ishmael, who introduced me to a new concept, an idea he was working on called the Diggable Planets. And then I and our sister Ladybug, you know what I'm saying, did our thing, you know what I'm saying? And then after the group broke up, I got back into my own thing. It took a while though, you know what I'm saying? I had to figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. My identity seemed so attached to the Diggable Planets that, you know what I'm saying, I had to configure a whole new plan, a whole new ideology. I had to even figure out whether I want to continue doing music, you know what I'm saying, or try other things, you know what I'm saying, because that was a big crossroads in my life right there, you know what I'm saying. I had young kids, mad responsibilities, you know what I'm saying. So I just had to figure it out, and I went down to DC at that time, and I started working with my brother Michael Hughes. May he rest in peace. Not with us no more, but he was an accomplished bass player, keyboard player. He played in a go-go band in Washington D.C. called Rare Essence.
We know it.
EU, yeah, and he also played in a band, R&B band called Vaughn Mason Crew. And but he was really accomplished in that. He had a studio down there, and he told me to come on down, you know what I'm saying, to help him develop artists that he was working with down there, you know what I'm saying. And so I went down there, and it was the best thing that happened to me, you know what I'm saying. I started helping him develop a lot of local art talent in Washington D.C. And then after a while, that process, that whole situation, just helped regain my self-confidence, you know what I'm saying? And I started help me figure out what I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? And helping other people, it helped me help myself too, you know what I'm saying? And so when the artist would leave, I would stay in the studio all night, you know what I mean? And Mike Hughes would allow me to stay up in there, and I would just work out, and it turned into what I developed, a thing called the Cosmic Funk Orchestra. And I started doing that. I moved back to Philly, and I started doing that for a couple of years, put together a live band. We started touring, you know what I'm saying? And then I think 2005, 2006, the planets realigned, and we got back together and started doing reunion tours again.
And I heard you say that you all were on tour before COVID.
Yeah, we was. I think we were in Birchmere, Virginia, right outside of DC. We were doing a show, and we had some other shows lined up. We were after that show was over, we were going to take a break for a minute and then start back up. But when we took that break, that's when COVID. I think about a week or two after I got home, I started seeing all this stuff on the news about COVID-19, blah, 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 blah. I mean, we've seen other viruses, you know, pop up here and there, and they never really affected us to that point, you know what I'm saying? But this really, like, it shocked everybody, and it really hurt like-minded people like me who was in the entertainment industry, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It just shut down the whole live thing for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So we had to shut down all our shows.
Yeah.
And then we had to just start thinking of new things to do, you know what I'm saying? Figure out new streams of income, you know what I mean? And because of that,
how are you doing with that? Have you been able to still stay into the music creating while COVID? Okay.
Yeah, and in a way, it was a gift and a curse too. You know what I'm saying? Because the curse was that it shut down our industry for a minute and put a stop to a stream of income that we had. But the gift was that it enabled me to dust off some projects that I had put on hold for a long time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I started diving back into those things. It enabled me to actually, it helped bring forth my new album, which I just put out a little while ago, called The Caladelphian. And
the inspiration behind that, is that the blend between California and Philadelphia? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So on that project, you have, so many things, but it's very different than what we were introduced to you as. And obviously, I like that concept that you all had, kind of where you fuse the jazz with the hip hop, which was super dope. And it was that feel good. And now with this project, I guess you dove deep into a different dimension of what you wanted to express. And so, and probably very close to what we now recognize as hip hop, I guess. So, with that being said, one of the songs that I wanted to ask you about, you mentioned, which I love, Sunshine. So I love Sunshine, but you said, I guess everyone does not love the sunshine. And when you, and when you mix that with a bad bottle of wine, I'm like, you're like, I don't even know what happens after that. And I'm like, yo,
Yeah, I
what?
think that's from that song, Today's Math.
Yes, today's math.
Yeah.
So I wanted to find out from you, where were you creatively in this? Were you like in the whole thick of COVID? Because I know that with everyone, it has started to kind of mess with us at different times and in different ways. And so were you just assessing the things that were going on, or was that something that you were just waiting to express?
Yeah. I mean, it's a mixture of all what you just said. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a moment in time. You know what I'm saying? That was captured in that verse. You know what I'm saying? That was just some of the things I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? And every day dealing with the science of life. You know what I'm saying? Every day is, you know what I'm saying, you deal with a different type of today's math, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, make that born. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that was that particular day's mathematics. You know what I'm saying, in my
yeah.
verbal lyrical form. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. I say it all the time. We have to solve for X. It's algebra every day. So yeah,
No doubt. I like that.
with that, it is definitely, you were on point with it. But I noticed you also, with your lyrical flow, you do go back and pull lyrics from your peers. And so with that, your influences growing up, who were they?
Man, so many. I mean, you got
Yep, we
everything.
got all afternoon until you got to get
Uh,
back to the kids.
yeah, exactly. Until my kids burst in and started saying, "Daddy, I need this." And this.
Yes, yes, yes.
But
That's the great homeschool. We appreciate it. We know.
exactly.
Mhm.
But I was inspired by you know what I'm saying, of course, soul music in general. You know what I'm saying. Then you have people like Rakim, Stetsasonic, the entire Native Tongue posse. You know what I'm saying. I inspired by all that type of music. Zulu Nation, LL Cool J, Wu Tang Clan. I mean, just MC Light, Latifah, Antoinette. Um, so many, man. Just so many different forms of music. I can't forget about my West Coast brothers too. You know what I'm saying? People like E40, King T, the Alcoholics, Mellow Man Ace, uh, uh, oh, of course, the Hieroglyphics crew, Far
Okay.
Side. These were all influences, you know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yes.
That made up that, you know what I'm saying, that made up my youth, you know what I'm saying? And the things that I was into, and I love Brand Nubians, you know what I'm saying? Poor Righteous Teachers, stuff like that. That was the stuff
So
I
dope. Yes,
yeah,
yes. And obviously you have, you've met them, you've worked with them in some
some of
regard, so
it.
you were
Yeah,
able to exchange that energy to even continue to create. Do
yeah.
you see yourself working with any of those that you've named, like now in this time coming out of COVID?
No doubt. I mean, I don't have any plans, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? You just go with the flow, and certain things just happen naturally. You know what I mean? But some of those cats that I named I have been lucky enough to call them now my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some of these people I
yeah.
looked up to, I met them at either on tour or on some industry event or something like that, or and it would be dope to work with some of them. Some of them I have worked with. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done songs with Guru, J. Rue the Damager. These are all people I also looked up to. You know what I'm saying? Guru was another major influence. I don't even know how I
Sure.
missed that. You know what I'm saying? DJ
Yeah,
Premier and Guru,
yeah,
man, Gangstar.
yeah.
Wow. That whole sound was very prominent in my upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
Um, so outside of coming out of the COVID, do you plan to go live again and do the band with your project, or are you just going to, just do your, I guess, the sound the way you're doing it now with your new album?
Nah, I've always when I did my solo stuff, we always did it out with the band, you know what I'm saying? And we had a DJ too. I had background singers. It was very expensive, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep a band together, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their own idea of what they want to do with their life. You know what I'm saying? We're all grown folks, you know what I'm saying?
I call
You know
that
what
Destiny's Child syndrome. Like, why did
I'm
you,
saying?
I mean, we
Exactly.
work together as a unit. Why do we have to do this individual stuff? But,
No
continue.
doubt, no doubt. But yeah, I've been doing this for a while, and live music is dope. I like doing it with a live band and a DJ. It depends.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, if I'm lucky enough and the budget is proper enough, I'll do it both. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. That was like so motivational to me to say, listen, we have to get these. Well, that'll be the next question. But if you so desire to get the shots or whatever it is, please do so we can get back outside.
Yo, for real, we gotta get to some type of normalcy. It ain't gonna be exactly the same. We're gonna have to
No,
get used to a new normal, but at least we could be able to interact with each other again. You know what I'm saying? As human beings, you know what I'm saying? And
human beings.
a little bit, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
We need to
We
vibe
need
in
that.
that
We
way.
need that. Yeah, we
We
do.
need that energy exchange.
We
Now,
do.
I mean, I don't want to get too political, but I will touch on what's your thoughts on the vaccination?
Man, I mean, very hesitant, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning. I mean, I don't think I've had been vaccinated for anything since I was like in elementary school.
Because we
You know
had
what
to
I'm saying?
be. Yeah.
Yeah, because you had to be, you know what I'm saying? But since I was able to say yes, I've never been. But I mean, this is a little different. I'm on the fence, you know what I'm saying, because I understand um sometimes you got to do things for the good of mankind, you know what I'm saying, and for yourself also, you know, and for mankind, you know what I mean? And so I see that importance in it, but I'm still a little hesitant, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, as a black man in America, you know what I'm saying, this country's always um done us wrong, you know what I'm saying? Medical experiments and denying us medical treatments, and you know what I'm saying, and just not being so it's hard to trust them, but at the same time, I'm if and when, because right now I'm not even eligible to take the vaccine. Where I'm at right now, they only doing senior citizens and people who are part of education, so they can get the schools back popping. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
I thought they were doing it at your stores, like drugstores. I don't know if CBS or whatever is comparable, but I thought
now
they
that
were.
that new COVID relief bill has gone through, that's probably what. But I don't. It hasn't like totally, you know what I'm saying, gotten through yet. So I haven't, because I haven't gotten my notification yet. I put my bid in, you know what I'm saying, just in case I
Okay,
was going
you
to do it.
did?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I do want to get back to work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And if
yes.
that's what I
Well,
got
I'm
to
still
do,
alive. I got mine. I
yeah,
got the first one.
exactly. And I know,
So
and I know a lot of people like yourself personally that have taken it and they fine, you know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to come around, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I still don't trust them, but I might take it, you know what I'm saying? I might take it because I definitely want to get back to work, and I definitely want to uh help this
be
world get better.
safe.
You know what I'm saying? We got to
Yeah,
be able to
be
start
safe.
dealing with each other. You know what I'm saying? Getting back on some human level stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because cats is getting super cold. I mean, cats have always been cold blooded, but when you get real, like totally isolated, it just gets worse. You know what I'm saying?
It gets worse. I was just saying that to one of your peers the other day as it relates to just mental illness, and not what we
Oh
know
man,
as mental illness, but just the day to day, your mind just shifts. If you're
no
in,
doubt, no
a
doubt.
silence area where you're not with anyone, you just kind of start taking on, these thoughts, and it's, not necessarily the, again, mental illness that we associate with, wilding out, so to speak, but just your thought process, you just can't seem to always keep a positive perspective, or, just keep moving forward on whatever it is that you were, setting out to do. So I think that it would be, it's going to be amazing for everyone to be able to just start getting out and breathing some different air, and interacting with one another again. I probably myself will still wear the mask, just because now that's become like part of the outfit. So I think that I'll probably still do that. It's nice to reach out and touch, be
Yeah,
able
yeah,
to kind of
yeah.
get around, other people, and obviously to be able to develop and do some things. But I mean, now overall with COVID, from a development perspective, has it been, a great place for you to kind of go in the lab and do some things, like you said, that you hadn't been able to do? Have you been able to benefit from it?
Yeah, I mean, the lab where I recorded Philadelphia, I haven't been able to go there as much because of COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But also at the same time, because of that, I was able to get more self-sufficient. I invested in personal in-home studio equipment, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So that I could just start, you know what I'm saying? Even if I'm able to get back into the studio and start doing it like that way, I can at least get the demo together, you know what I'm saying, at home.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Work it out. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole situation set up. I got my little soundproof, I got my mic, you know what I'm saying? I got the
So
interface, I got all that, you know what I'm saying? I got my drum machine stuff. I got all that. So it's been fun in that regard. I've been getting a little bit more in tune with my musician self, my producer self, you know, creating beats that I haven't really been doing, you know what I'm saying, really that much, you know what I'm saying, over the years. And I've been getting more into it, getting more into actually recording myself again. Cause I mean, I was doing that hardcore like years ago, like right after the Diggle Plans broke up. I had a studio after I left DC and I moved back to Philly with the, I started the Cosmophone Orchestra. I created a studio and I had my room in this place called Sigma Sound Studios, which is like a really famous Philadelphia recording studio where the Sound of Philadelphia, Gamble and Huff all started off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The Tarshas, they were at Mike Tarsha. You know what I'm saying? Joseph Tarsha. Joseph Tarsha was the actual sound engineer that did all that Gamble and Huff, Sound of Philadelphia, Stacey. You know what I'm saying? Stephanie Mills, Teddy
Yes.
Pendergrass. He did all that, and when I was there, he was still running it. You know what I'm saying? Him
Okay.
and a couple other cats brought me in, and I took over the Roots room. The Roots used to have a room in there, and before they moved into the room where they were at more nowadays over at Larry Gold's, they were using this room, and they moved out, and I took it over, and it was mad dope. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, the vibe was there still,
it was
huh?
just, yeah, I missed that. I missed that. I love that studio vibe, man. I mean, I literally lived in that mug. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in there. You come in there sometimes like, woo, it stinks up in this mug. There's no ventilation up in that joint. Be up in
You
there
in there
24 hours, 48 hours, you know what I'm saying? Just working.
just working. So out of that studio, did you create any music that's on this album?
Um, I created some mixtapes and stuff like that
Okay.
back in those days. I worked with a lot of different artists. Jasmine Sullivan, before she got big, she came through with her and her mom, and I was real cool with her manager back then. And she came through and demoed up a couple of things in my room. I worked with a couple other cats, DJ Miz, um, Carvin, Hagens, and those cats that did Jill Scott and all them. Their room was
Okay.
right directly across the hall from me. DJ Miz was across the hall from me too. We all had like a little collective, man. We'd all sit there, meet up in a little lobby, watch Sixers games, smoke weed, talk and laugh about music, go in each other's studios, hear what each other was doing. They would let me hear. My man Don Will was also a producer up in there. He was upstairs. He had his own studio upstairs. And we'd go up there and listen to beats. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. It was mad fun back in those days. You know what I mean?
And that's exactly what my question was when we started, was just the energy that you recall from those times. And even before that, because for me, it was what we knew, the gym jams, those parties that we would just go to with no care. You didn't have to think about anything but what you were wearing. You may had to pay $5 to get in it, maybe, but it was a party and it went on forever. And every song was a jam, right? So
Yeah.
just that energy and remembering that. And we're not old, we're just now seasoned. So with that being said, we recognize still great music.
No doubt.
And it's
No doubt.
just like we want that. I guess coming out of COVID, it would be so amazing to be able to get into that groove again, to be able to just
Yeah.
party without the
Yeah.
things that we have to worry about, bills and
Yeah.
this and that. And you know what I'm saying? It just felt so good then. Just like you said, you just were watching the game and, you all were vibing and that just was it. And you could do it for 24 hours. It wouldn't matter. Now it's like,
Yeah.
oh, what time is it? We got to hurry up. We got to. So it would feel good to be able to come out of this and go into that for some moments. So of course, for me, I'm encouraging all of those creatives, the legends, the greats to say, can you get back in the studio? Can you do something else? Can you make it sound like that?
Cats is doing their thing. Don't sleep. There's
Yeah.
a lot of cats out there doing this. This COVID has born some good music. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Some good art. You know what I'm saying? In every
Yeah.
form.
And we've
I
gone
see it.
back to the art. Like you said,
Yeah.
Stephanie Mills, we see her all the time. Melba, which we've had her on very early on Champagne and Conversations, but all
Right.
of the legends that we loved, we heard several sample Teddy Pendergrass, but we brought some of that back. And Luther,
Yeah.
and of course with,
Luther.
yes, Big Luther, Little Luther, whatever it is, it
Yeah,
all
that was
still
good.
sounds great.
Good music right there.
And it was a party. So whatever you were going through at that time, you weren't thinking about that. You just had a good time. And that's, I think, why I love that music of that time, that era, as well as just looking forward to just getting out, wine festivals or whatever it is, and just having a great time. So when I heard your music last night, I was like, oh yes, we gotta get out. We gotta hurry up.
we do.
We gotta get out. And
We
also it's
do.
great as a workout tape because I'm struggling with that now, March time frame that we got to get ready for summer. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, 30 minutes of this, I think I could get some weight off. So I need that. Yes.
Yo, it's that time of year too, yo. It's that time of year.
It's that time of year.
Springtime.
And you're like, every day you're like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm like, oh shoot. By the time we look up again,
Uh,
it'll be May. And now
no,
it
it is.
really will
It
be time.
is. It is. You better, you know what I'm saying? You better stop procrastinating and get on that. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for your motivation. I appreciate it. Get on with it. First place you would go once COVID opens up, the borders open up. Where are you going?
Oh man. My
And
kids are they
and
my
not
kids are
Philly. You can't do Philly. You got to go
no,
somewhere
no,
else.
no. My kids want to go to an amusement park or something. We're gonna hit one of those like Six Flags or Disney World or something. We're gonna hit one of those. That's the first thing we're gonna do. And then probably a beach. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the beach. I don't care
Okay.
what beach, you know what I'm saying? It could be any beach. Tropical is probably my choice, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I take any beach, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In traveling, what was your favorite before? Where have you gone before that you just love?
Uh,
Tropical.
I like the south of France is dope. I like
Nice. Yeah.
Cayman Islands. I like the Cayman Islands a lot. Um, man, there's a lot of places I liked, man. I like the Keys.
Mhm.
Um, I like Greece. Greece is beautiful.
Yes. All of that. All
Yeah,
of
yeah.
that.
So
See,
it's a lot
if
of
we
places.
just
I mean,
go there.
Australia
Yes.
was beautiful too, man. Very beautiful. South Africa was another beautiful place too. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta get myself to like Egypt and Ghana and places like that. That's where I want to go. I want to go there next. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been there.
Yeah, that's dope. And it's good to think about it. I like to encourage, my friends, my peers, whatever, to say, let's just take a step there for a moment, just to get out
Yeah,
of
yeah.
reality or what we call reality. We can create
That's
our
you gotta
own, but
step out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And see the world from somebody else's point of view
yes,
sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You
yes.
gotta do that.
And you can breathe in, breathe out, and just live that for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever it is. So yes, all the
Exactly.
places that you named, I just took a trip there in that little bit of time.
That's what's up. That's
Listen,
what's up.
and then I'm gonna be on TV and say, wait, and the babies, they might have to wait on the amusement park. I need them to let that happen a little longer before they go to the amusement park. I know no one's been there, but I don't know about that yet.
I
We might
know.
have to give them a little bit more time to get that place together. So they go to the beach first.
All right,
And
dude,
then they
that
can go
makes
to
sense.
the
That makes sense. That makes
yeah,
sense.
and then they can go to the amusement park. Maybe like October.
All
It'll
right,
be getting a
give them
little
some
cold.
time to get their little sanitation together and all that. The sanitizing.
Absolutely. I understand no one's been there, but still, we don't know where it is. So unless they get the shot, unless you're going to allow them to get the shot,
All right,
then
that makes
maybe.
yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. So yes, so with the album and all the new music, I want you to share with everyone where they can find you, where they can find your new music. Obviously, are you doing anything virtually in terms of performances right now?
Not right now, but I will be soon. The Diggable Planets, we're gonna be launching our own website real soon.
Very cool.
And like within the next month or two, and we plan on having some live streaming concerts from directly from our website. We're gonna be doing merchandise, our music, videos, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yay.
we plan on doing
Yay.
that soon. We're working it out now. You know what I'm saying? And if you're trying to find me, if you're on Instagram, look me up. I'm on at official DoodleBug. Diggable Planets is also on there at Planets Diggable. You can check me out on Twitter at C Knowledge, or you can do at official CFO. Also, Diggable Planets is on there at Diggable Planets. We're on YouTube now, so you know what I'm saying. If you go on YouTube, check me out. All my latest videos, search DoodleBug TV and Facebook. If anybody's still on Facebook, I'm on there as C
Yeah.
Knowledge, man.
People really are still on Facebook.
Yeah, I be on there sometimes too. I like it. I like it. A lot of
Uh,
my friends is on there. I see a lot of my friends from high
yeah,
school and stuff like that on there. You know what I'm saying? College. So that's
yeah.
cool. And oh yeah, my music. If you looking for my music, check me out at exclusively at cknowledgepresents.bandcamp.com. You can get vinyl, CDs, and
Nice.
digital
Vinyl.
streaming, and also some. Yes, exactly. I like that. I mean, I'm a vinyl lover. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. And now, can you order vinyl?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I got
Okay.
vinyl.
That's dope. Okay, say that website again.
cknowledgepresents.bandcamp.com. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? If you're on Bandcamp, just look up C Knowledge Presents and you can go there. You can get either CDs, vinyl, or you can do digital streaming, or you can get a VIP bundle pack, get all that. You know what I mean?
Dope. That's dope. If you hosted a versus with your peers, who would they be?
If I host the one,
If you were gonna do one, kind of the same format as what D'Angelo did and Friends, who would
oh,
your
I see what you're saying.
friends
I see what you're
be?
saying. All right. That's dope. All right, let me see. I would definitely have Camp Low. Camp Low would be there. Poor Righteous Teachers, Brand Noobs, J. Rule, Mellow Man Ace, Leaders of the New School.
Okay, we having a straight party. Forget the
Exactly.
verses. We having a concert, a party.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yes, that's
it's a couple other people too, you know what I'm
yeah. Go
saying? There's a
ahead,
lot of
keep
other
going.
people. Let's see, I would have MC Light come through, you know what I'm saying? I'd have my girl Lizzie Jeff come through, do something, you know what I'm saying? I'd have Run DMC come through and do an ill old school tribute. That would be ill to have Run DMC come out there. That would be dope.
Okay, versus you hear this because this one is lit. We need this. The 90s version. We
Oh, I'd
need this.
also bring out the Fugees. The Fugees. I'd have the Fugees there. You know what I'm saying? I like their music too a lot. You know what I'm saying? They mad cool.
Yeah.
And
Your cipher.
my cipher. You know what I'm saying? I'd have somebody probably like Planet Asia, Wu-Tang.
Did you watch the verses with Wu-Tang? Well, part of Wu-Tang.
I missed that. I was busy doing. I think I had some Zoom interviews I was doing at night or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow. Well, let's
I
clips of it.
saw the after, you know what I'm saying? I saw the after highlights and stuff like that, but I didn't see it actually like live when it was happening, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then Redman and Method Man are coming up next. Now
Yeah,
that's
I
the
know
one
that's
that
gonna
I'm
be
probably
dope.
that's the one I'm more excited about. Not to discredit
dope.
those, but that was, this one will be for sure one that I can keep up with. Yes. But
they're gonna have, I think they have one Earth, Wind and Fire or something like that. And somebody
the
else.
beginning of April.
Yeah. Who's the other group? I don't remember who the other group is.
That's all I saw so far was just Redman, Meth, and Earth, Wind, and Fire, and they were just had the slots open for like Mother's Day and Memorial Day. They haven't filled those in yet. I'm hoping that we can get the Girls Escape and SWV on Mother's Day.
Oh, that would be dope. SWV.
We've been campaigning for them for a while. Because I had Tasha on and Fat Joe had Coco on. And so we've been, having that conversation about them. But I think that would be dope too. Just again,
that'd be real dope. That would be dope. I'd be into that.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to make sure we just keep stirring the pot with you. And when Versus asks who should be next, you just let them know. Listen, I got a whole lineup. You got a whole 4-hour set for
I do.
Versus.
I really do. I don't know if they listen, but I really do though.
Now, and with all that you name, any that you have songs with that you would do, or you just would have them come through? And I mean, you would just kind of go song for song with them.
Song for song. I mean, I got a song with Camp Low. I got a song with Camp Low and Tash from the Alcoholics. We got a song together called Poetic Purge that we did a few years ago. Okay. We probably rock that. That joint is hard.
Yeah,
yeah. And some of the other groups. I don't know if we had. I got a song with J. Rule. We got songs with J. Rule, so we can definitely rock that, John. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of the people, they can rock their joint, and if they let us, you know what I'm saying, they can jump on a verse on one of our songs if they want, and we can jump on a verse on one of their joints. You know what I'm saying? or
Yeah.
just let them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's a
That's
tribute to hip hop. It's a tribute to hip hop.
to hip hop, and that energy would be fire. And we need that. We need all of that right now. Yes.
I mean, we
And
getting it. I mean, versus Timberland and Swizz is giving it to him though. They giving it to him though.
yeah,
Versus
yeah.
was a needed distraction during the COVID thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And it still is, even if COVID goes away and we get back to normal, it still would be nice to watch,
Yeah, yeah, no
periodically,
doubt. Yeah,
to be
yep.
able to get to have that access to the culture and the music that we all love. Because sometimes you forget some of what was actually there until that catalog starts going and you're like,
No, you're like,
oh,
oh, I forgot about that.
yes,
Yeah, that's true. That is very
yes.
true.
So we need that, all of that
Yeah.
energy. Um, I certainly do appreciate you joining us. And I know you had a busy schedule, but you had time to talk to us about your thoughts on COVID and obviously being able to pivot through this uncertain time, but still
Yeah.
getting us some great music and giving us some hope that once this all clears, the band will be back out.
I
And
hope so. I hope so. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm hopeful thinking. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna be like, where is the first concert? Because I will be
Yeah.
there
I
for
mean, we
sure.
do. I mean, we fingers crossed. We got some shows lined up for later on this year. So there's some promoters out there that are hopeful. So we'll see if it happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% sure that it'll happen or not, but if it does, I'm right there and I'm hoping it does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In the States or abroad?
In the States right
Okay.
now. Oh no, no,
Okay.
one of them is in South Africa. One's in South Africa, the rest of them are in the States.
Okay. And that's towards the end of the year in South Africa.
Yeah, that's like tours out. That's like late summer, early fall.
Yeah, we'll see about that one. I
Yeah.
think they were just getting ready to go back on lockdown at the top of
I
April.
know it's crazy, man. Brazil just went back on lockdown. It's crazy.
Yeah, we might not be going. We might have
And
to
then when
stay
you see
here.
these cats out there like partying like it's 1999 out there, like they ain't no vaccine. You know what I'm saying?
Miami.
When you got stuff like that, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to tell because it's always gonna be like this up and down roller coaster with it because you got half the country that doesn't believe in it, and you got other half the country that does. So and you got misinformation campaigns and all this other stuff. So
Absolutely.
it's hard, man. It's
It's
hard.
crazy. I'm
Yeah.
just like, what is the point of having to party this weekend? Whatever this is. I don't know. Is it
It was
college weekend?
spring break. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what do they need with a break? We, the grown-ups, need a break. They don't need a
Yo,
break.
I need a break, yo, for real.
Yes.
Oh man.
We so need a break. I mean, going to the grocery store or whatever is not a break. You need a break. And if they
No.
feel like it was necessary to go and party, and I mean, they were wilding on
Wild.
the
I
photographs.
mean, I ain't mad at them. They just they
I'm
pandemic
mad.
weary. You know what I'm saying? People's tired, it's like a year. You know what I'm saying? People's tired, but you know what I'm saying. You still gotta be smart though. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they 20 when you 20 something years old or a teenager, late teenager, you ain't thinking like that. You saying you just thinking like, yo,
Resilient, whatever.
exactly.
Listen, we can't overstep the higher power. Whatever it is. But
Yeah.
understanding that, you know, you want to live beyond tomorrow, today, for a party. I mean, we all understand that even with just going to have dinner out, we're conscious of it. So
But did we think like that back in those days? I know I didn't. I ain't think too far. I ain't think too far ahead. I mean, I thought a little bit ahead, but not like what we saying now. I mean, I'm in my 50s. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm close. But did we have anything as detrimental then?
there's what?
Did we have anything as detrimental to our
Oh,
lives
you mean
then?
like a virus? I mean, we
Yeah, we
had.
didn't have anything. Well, we had measles, mumps, chicken pox.
Yeah. That's
That wasn't taking us
we had police brutality though.
out. Okay, well, that was something different. And we tried to, as they would say, mind our manners when we were in that situation. But otherwise, it wasn't
Sometimes that
anything
don't
like
work.
now. What did you say?
I said sometimes minding your manners don't work. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Well, when you say that in terms of the music is what I was really,
Yeah.
thinking of when we were talking about what used to be and what is now, because with the consciousness, we're incorporating what has happened with police brutality and all of those things. So then it stirs the pot to make it a little more of, as you say, people don't see the sunshine. because I need people to see the sunshine.
For real, we do, man. We need some more Roy Ayers in our life. You know what I'm saying?
We
Life would
need
be a lot
something.
better. Life would be a lot better if everybody just, you know what I'm saying, had some champagne and conversation,
That's it.
smoke a little weed, and
Yeah,
have a little
you have
sunshine
that.
in your life. You know what I'm saying? And the world be
That's
a
right.
lot better. You know what I'm saying? A lot
That's
better.
right. Absolutely. See Knowledge, DoodleBug, thank you so much for
Thanks
joining
for having me.
Champagne and Conversations. It's been amazing to spend time with you. I know that I had some that were DMing me like, I can't wait to have him on. So they're excited too. I hope they enjoyed it. And we will look for your information. Please send it to us when you get updates on your schedule for touring so we can come out and check you out.
I definitely will. Thanks for
Yes,
having me, sis.
thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.